I wonder what's going to happen to the three main figures in the police and National Security Council because they seem to be playing a musical chair.
Yes.
You have the former police chief.
Technically, he's still police chief. Win Kun Vichian.
Vichian.
He's
Technically, he's still there?
He's still there, but he's a police chief on vacation.
Okay.
Okay.
Then there's a deputy police chief, Kun Priyapan,
Pan,
who's supposed to be already now working, acting as if the police chief.
Yes, he's technically he's the acting police chief.
Yes, and then the third figure is Kun Thawin Pliensi, who was or still is, I'm not sure, Secretary General of the National Security Council.
I don't know how to describe Kun Thawin because he has been technically removed by the government, but he has lodged an appeal with the Merit System Protection Commission.
Yeah, this committee is supposedly to protect government officials who have done nothing wrong but may be mistreated politically.
Yes.
They have the right to appeal to this committee.
Essentially, this is a commission. This commission is like a labor court,
Uh-huh.
and it was set up about 3 years ago during the Samak government, following a lot of dispute like this, and it's very powerful.
It is?
The ruling has to be final unless the government want to take the issue to the administrative court.
Uh-huh. So you have these three persons who still are not sure what positions they really hold.
Okay.
It's already October 1st on Saturday, this Saturday.
Yes.
October 1st is supposed to be the official first day of the bureaucratic year.
Yes, and another thing is that Kun Priyapan has only 1 year left.
Yes.
And that's a major qualification. If you want to be officially the police chief, you have to have at least 1 year left on your...
But already the deadline is October 1st.
Yes, so it will depend on what the ruling this commission will give out.
But the commission will not be able to come to a conclusion before October 1st,
Yes,
obviously.
but if the commission rule in favor of the government, the government can appoint Kun Priyapan retroactively.
I see, okay.
Making it take effect on October the 1st.
If not,
If not, a lot of people believe that this commission will rule in favor of Kun Thawin, and
that could be troublesome for Kun Priyapan.
yes,
and Kun Vichian.
that means that the government will have to take the issue to the administrative court. Then
Which would prolong the whole torment.
yes, and the government still have some option because the government can. The problem is at the moment the government doesn't have another position for Kun Vichian,
Right?
except for the NSC.
Yes. The government promised Kun Vichian that if you leave the chief police position, we will make you Secretary General of the National Security Council.
Yes.
But Kun Thawin, who occupies his post, refuses to go.
Yes.
So where does Kun Vichian go? Now he's hanging between the government house and the National Security Council. He cannot go back to the police bureau. He cannot go to the National Security Council. So he's hanging up there in the air.
So the government can still have another position for Kun Vichian, but it has to please him. Otherwise, Kun Vichian can go down the same road as Kun Thawin.
That will be real chaos. Yes.
Chaos.
So what is going to happen? Say the next few weeks, nothing will happen.
Everyone will have to wait for this commission to work. The rule empower the commission to take 150 days to come up with a ruling on this case. So Kun Priyapan will have to remain acting police chief at least for a while.
Well, for all practical purposes, he's already acting as police chief. At the same time, Kun Thawin Pliensi, for all practical purposes, is still going to work at the National Security Council. Because he has lodged a complaint, that means he's going to wait for the decision from the committee.
Right.
The only guy who doesn't know what to do and is on vacation, extended vacation, is Kun Vichian.
Well, to me, all the three guys, they don't really know what to do. Kun Vichian is on vacation, and Kun Priyapan, he's waiting whether he would be the official police chief or he would be just acting police chief, and then having Kun Vichian going on vacation, and then Kun Thawin cannot perform his duty because the case is still pending in the commission.
But he cannot leave the position either.
No, he
You
cannot.
see?
After he has already appealed to that commission, he has to be fighting for his place.
So that's a stalemate. The three guys who know what they want but cannot get what they want and have to hang around for a while until things are sorted out, which won't be too quick because it would take time for the whole process. The appeal has to be considered and witnesses have to be called and testimonies have to be given. Meanwhile, the government has a lot of other positions to consider.
Yes.
Because they still, keep transferring people, political appointees, government officials, bureaucrats, and all this. So these three senior guys would have to just sit there and wait, hoping for the best.